I'm Kevin Coleman with the Saddle Post, and I am at the Golden Corral with Lieutenant Colonel Bob Leach, retired U.S. Army.
Correct.
And tell me why you invited me to come here.
Sir, Kevin, this has been a real honor. We have a Ross County resident, actually a resident of Pike County, but his roots are in Ross County, Robert Leslie Parker, who is a World War II veteran and turned 104 years old today. So we had a number of things to celebrate this event. We had Mark Johnson from our state representative office. We had staffers from the office of Senator J.D. Vance, from the office of Representative Brad Wenstrup. The mayor of Chillicothe, Luke Feeney, presented a presentation. And as one of the Ross County Veterans Commissioners and a member of VFW Post 108, we reenacted the Bronze Star citation that Sergeant Robert Parker earned in 1945. This has been a real honor. We were invited to the family to come and be part of this and feel that it went beyond anybody's expectations.
And he's seated behind you there. He seems to still be enjoying his birthday dinner, chatting there, and he sort of flew under the radar for a while.
Yes, he did. Many World War II veterans came back and did not want to talk about what they had been through. Were not active in some of the veterans clubs. Mr. Parker became a life member of VFW Post 108 in the 1990s. So that was the 50th anniversary of World War II. And it was a nationwide event that a lot of World War II veterans finally started talking about what their experiences were, submitting to interviews that were conducted under the auspices of the Library of Congress, the Veterans Research, Veterans History Project. But he truly is one of our Ross County heroes. The tank battalion that he was in was a special tank battalion equipped to fight with searchlights to attack the Germans at night, because early intelligence was the Germans did not fight very well at night, and this was devised by the U.S. Army to take advantage of that. And it primarily involved sending this unit to train in the desert training area along the Arizona and California border from 1943 until they deployed to Europe in 1944. That particular capability really wasn't used, but they did fight as a separate tank battalion through 4 different campaigns in the European theater of operations.
So yet more military history is coming up here, as you also have other projects that you're working on.
Yes, indeed. Always putting in a plug for the Chillicothe Ross Military Tribute Museum, which is going to be located next to the Ross County Veterans Memorial Park. And before that is finalized, the monument to our global war on terror fallen will be put up in the Veterans Memorial Park. We don't have dates on those yet, but those will be announced once those come to fruition.
And there's some effort on a Spanish-American war.
Oh, yes, that was part. I've always been proud of the Gulf War, or excuse me, the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans for doing that. There was a concern among them that they might end up being a forgotten war, and they felt a connection with the Spanish-American War soldiers. There's no monument in Ross County to the Spanish-American War soldier, and it turns out we have 5 different soldiers who lost their lives in that war. Most of them were because of disease, but one was killed in battle in Cuba.
And you're also working on a book.
Yeah, continuing the book, but things like this with the Spanish-American War veterans, that we're finding extra ones, put that back. But we are looking forward to the publication of that at earliest opportunity.
All right. And I know I'll hear from you for any updates on your various activities.
Indeed, and we look forward to seeing people at the Ross County Fair. The Veterans of Foreign Wars will be out there bidding on many projects from our local 4-H and junior fair participants.
All right, Bob Leach, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.